Good morning, everyone. This is Saujanya working as assistant professor in CSC department. Now, in this class, we are going to learn about the cloud computing characteristics, or else the features we can call. Right. Right. These are the some of the cloud characteristics which are available in the market. These are very important features. First one is the resource pooling, on-demand self-service, easy maintenance, large network access, availability, automatic system, economical, security, pay as you go model, measured service. Basically, we're having the 10 types of characteristics which are available in the cloud. Each characteristics has its own advantage. That's the reason we are calling cloud is having the many advantages compared to the other technologies. Then we will see some of the characteristics which are available. First one is the resource pooling. Before that one, cloud computing is getting more and more popularity day by day. The reason behind this gradual growth of companies which are in need of the place to store their data. It has been found that cloud computing is a model for enabling ubiquitous, convenient, on-demand network access the computing resources. There are many services and features of cloud computing available. Below are some of the features. First one is the resource pooling. The providers computing resources are pooled to serve multiple consumers using a multi-tenant model with the different physical and virtual resources dynamically assigned and reassigned according to the consumer demand. There is a sense of location independence in that the consumer or customer generally has no control or knowledge over the exact location of the provided resources, but may be able to specify the location at a higher level of abstraction, like an example country, state, or data center. Example of resources include storage, processing, memory, and network bandwidth. Next characteristic is on-demand self-service. A consumer can unilaterally provision computing capabilities such as server time, network storage as needed automatically without requiring human interaction with each service provider. Means how much the consumer needed how that services is provided by the cloud provider. Next one is the broad network access. These characteristics having the capabilities are available over the network and access through the standard mechanism that promote use by heterogeneous thin or thick client platforms. Example mobile phones, tablets, laptops and workstations. Next characteristic is rapid elasticity. This characteristic having the capabilities can be elastically provisioned and released in some cases automatically to scale rapidly outward and inward commensurate with demand. To the consumer, the capabilities available for provisioning often appear to be unlimited, can be appropriated in any quantity at any time. Next one is the measured services. Cloud system automatically control and optimize resources used by leveraging emittering capability at some level of abstraction appropriate to the type of service like storage, processing, bandwidth, and active user accounts. Resource usage can be monitored, controlled, and reported, providing transparency for the provider and the consumer. Next topic is the public cloud versus the private cloud. We already know that cloud computing having the two types of models. One is service model, second one is the deployment models. In that deployment models, we are having the public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud and community cloud. In this, we need to know what are the differences between the public cloud versus the private cloud. We already know that public cloud which will be available freely to the end user, whereas the private cloud will not be freely available to the end user or an organization. Compulsory and the public cloud will be available to the general public, whereas a private cloud will be available for a single person or is the one organization. So now we will see some of the differences between the public cloud as well as the private cloud. In client way, the public cloud, maybe multiple persons can use that public cloud with freely, whereas a private cloud is nothing but it will be handed over by the one organization or one person. And location of the infrastructure. This location of infrastructure of the public cloud will be provided by the cloud provider, right? Whereas the private cloud infrastructure will be organized by one organization. It is maintained by one organization. And how to access this public and private clouds? The public cloud can access over the internet. That means the data freely available in the internet. Whereas the private cloud, it will be available through the internet as well as the private networks. And come to the cost of the public cloud is very low, whereas the cost of the private cloud is very high. Means we have to pay the money for the private cloud, whereas the public cloud will be free of cost. Then security wise, come to the security wise, the public cloud having the less security, lower than the private cloud, whereas the private cloud is having the high security compared to the public cloud. In this way, we can say that the deployment models of the public cloud and private cloud having some differences. So basically, most of the people in the organization will use the private clouds. For example, Heroku or else Amazon, like some of the examples will be there. We can use those one. Right? Thank you.